That's right. That's a good point. All right, we're going live now. And greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Beach District Lacrosse action here from the Virginia Beach Sportsplex and Harold Eishober Field. Glad you're with us on this Tuesday night. Full moon on this Tuesday night, the 4th day of April, the year 2023, and our broadcast presented to you this evening by our good friends at Zoop Eatery. If you haven't been to Zoop Eatery, oh, you're missing out. Go pay them a visit. It's the place where you can build the perfect boxed lunch, a customizable and individually packaged meal for your convenience, where you can also choose from any one of the wide variety of fresh salads, soups, made-to-order sandwiches, and they're all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. There's something for the whole crew when you stop in at Zoop Eatery. And it's located at 1909 Lansdowne Center Way in Virginia Beach. Give them a call at 757-821-7800. That's 757-821-7800. You can see the menu online at online.zoop. That's ZOUP.com. That's online.ZOUP.com. And they have dine-in, curbside pickup, and delivery. Closes at 8 p.m., opens at 11 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So going over there, they are closed on Easter Sunday coming up. But Matt Hatfield here with you. We got Jeff Fatima on camera. We thank him, giving you all the sights and angles and sounds from tonight's broadcast. And it's a lacrosse matchup on the boys' side featuring the Kempsville Chiefs wearing the white uniforms with the red numerals, coached by Abby O'Neill. In action last Tuesday, they fell to the likes of the Ocean Lakes Dolphins by a count of 10-2, but they've gotten a couple of nice victories sandwiched in between there with Norfolk Christian, who they beat 9-5 back on March 24th, and in their most recent contest, a 16-2 round of Green Run on March 31st as they try to open up April in style and move to 3-1 on the season. We'll tell you their lineup and their key names of note in just a moment. And the First Colonial Patriots, who come in at 1-2, a victory over the Norfolk Christian Ambassadors, just like Kempsville. They did lose to Norfolk Collegiate in a close one that took place, I understand, last night. Beat Norfolk Christian back on March 31st. They fell in their season opener to Kellum 18-1 back on March 30th. But head coach Trevor Spears has a squad that looks to make some noise this year, and led by his son Ryder Spears, who will wear number 10. He's had a couple of recruiting visits to Norwich University in Vermont, also a school in Massachusetts, as he is a player to watch out for. And we'll tell you about these names of note as the Patriots join the Chiefs on the field for the face-off here. First Colonial in those blue unis with the white numerals. Kempsville in the white jerseys with the red numerals and the red shorts. It'll be 12-minute quarters, 4 12-minute periods. The girls have 2 25-minute halves. And if you're just joining us and missed our girls matchup as part of our double dip here at the Plex, earlier it was First Colonial winning 19-1 over Kempsville as Maggie McConnell scored her 100th career goal in that victory. Found the back of the net not once, not twice, not 3 times, not even 4 times, by at least 5 times our count in that one, and got a lot of help from her mates in that one as FC evened its record to 1-1 on the season. A team with 7 seniors and 11 freshmen. They will be a handful, it looks like, this year in the Beach District on the girls' side of things in lacrosse. Let's tell you the Chiefs' names of note and starters here. Number 1, Hudson Pentecost. Number 2, Adam Lindenberg. Number 3, Keegan Harmon. Number 4, Noah Coretta. Number 6, Sterling Homer. Number 11, Tyler Grover. Number 12, Nate Hossey. Goalkeeper number 15, Troy Thaxton. Also, their captain wearing number 22, Max Stratton. And number 24, Will Bateman. Those are the starters of note. And the starters for First Colonials, we begin with our face-off here. And 12 minutes underway. Chiefs will be pushing it from right to left. FC from left to right, I believe, on your, I shouldn't say dial. It should be on your screen. You can be watching on a phone, a computer, a tablet, whatever device you are tuning in. We thank you. But the starters for FC, number 25, Chris Hall. Number 1, Jordan Inge. Number 7, Kyler Rose. As right away, number 7 strikes for First Colonial. Kyler Rose, right when I said his name, he gets a goal just 14 seconds in. First Colonial 1-0 over Kempsville as Kyler Rose scores 14 seconds in after the Patriots win that faceoff. He doesn't waste any time scoring for FC. So they take an early 1-0 lead on the Chiefs. And more starters of note here for FC. John Jennerum, I believe it is, number 11. Number 2, Davis Kennerly. Number 4, Dax Granisserie. Number 6, Noah Martin. Number 8, Nash Bengler. We mentioned Ryder Spears. son of Coach Spears, wearing number 10, as that'll be saved by Thaxton by the net. There is a flag, it looks like, on the field. Yellow hanky, I believe, as the official will go and pick that up. And he'll put that yellow hanky back in the in the pocket there, in the shorts. Other starters for FC, looks like one more, number 35, Wade Moylan. We'll tell you more names as they sub in here. Pretty deep roster for the Patriots, as they've got it with number 12 making the pass there. That is Jack Hamilton, who was not a starter we had listed. On the far side, catching it is number 11, John Jenneram. Patriots working around very patiently here, trying to spread out the defense and loosen things up for another goal opportunity. And a shot on net. Here's some of the Kempsville coaches yelling to tighten in, tighten in. Trying to congest that middle area so they can't get a easy shot on goal. Behind the back, did he do that? Yes, he did. Number 7, Kyler Rose with a second one with 10:42 to go in the opening frame. Rose with a second goal. That was a gorgeous shot and score, as the Patriots have wasted no time jumping out in front, much like their ladies did in the last game. First Colonial's girls had a 4-goal lead just a minute and 53 seconds into the contest. They actually led 5-0 on Addison Kaiser's goal with 21:53 to go in the first half. And early on here, it's been FC applying the pressure and threatening as they're trying to jump out and put Kempsville on its heels, much like Ocean Lakes did a week ago. But here come the Chiefs on the move with number 3, Keegan Harmon. He'll try to twist it out. Passes across the way to Stratton, the captain for Kempsville, who was certainly an integral performer in their 9-5 win over Norfolk Christian. In fact, in that win, Stratton had 5 assists and a goal. Thaxton had 11 saves that night. Pentecost scored 3 goals with a hat trick. Homer had a pair, Coretta had a pair, and Lindenberg scored a goal. That made up the 9 for Coach Abby O'Neill's Chiefs from Kempsville High. And now just looking to, nice swipe there by number 6 of Kempsville in Sterling Homer to keep FC from getting out on the break. But now here they are in transition. Their physical play. Sports got a little bit of the contact on the guy side much more than the women's side. A little bit of a cross, you'd say, almost of rugby and football type to it, with some of the hockey principles, and very well connected with its stick work here. As Stratton will go get the ball near the fence, and Kempsville will try to reverse things. Deflected there on that entry. Number 12 got his stick up there to block at Jack Hamilton. We've called his name out a couple of times already here in this opening stanza. Now Chiefs working on the near sideline. Getting upfield quickly with Sterling Homer. Was a member of that football team that made the regional championship game for the second straight year under Coach Darrell Cherry. Good toss there up ahead. And now Keegan Harmon gets it to Lindenberg. Adam Lindenberg with it. Good feed to Pentecost. Trying to shake free. Pentecost going away from the net. And that one will be to the right of the post and trickle out near the end line. 8:36 to go. Check that, 8:37 to go in our first period. Now the Chiefs with Harmon. Loses his footing but regains it. They pull it out with Max Stratton. See what the Chiefs can dial up here. And it looks like that was a signal, I believe, of a hold. Or, I'm sorry, an illegal offensive screening is what that was. Teammate moving or stepping into opponent while trying to screen a player guarding a teammate, often referred to as a moving pick like you would have in basketball. No offensive player shall move into and make contact with a defensive player with the purpose of blocking a defensive player from the man he is playing. It's called only when one offensive player checks a defensive player when the checker's team has possession. It's pretty much considered a technical foul. Patriots with Jordan Inge. It's over to Kyler Rose, who's got a couple of goals early on here. Behind the net. Patriots playing keep away pretty effectively here. Jack Hamilton dashes over to Jack Jennerum. Inge gets away from Jennerum. And now chasing it down is going to be Kyler Rose. Kempsville better make sure they're aware of where he is. He's already struck a couple of times in this contest. No stranger to finding the cage. FC trying to get another one to the rack. Rose. Now from behind the net. It's going to be Chris Hall. Dishes it over to Hamilton. Now Hall's got it back. Cutting and swaying towards the net. Back with Hall. And we're going to get a whistle. And it'll be a change of possession over to Kempsville with 6:24 to go in our opening period. As the Chiefs go up the field. Gives us a chance to tell you that today's broadcast, if you want to catch a replay of this game or any others, check out our YouTube page at Virginia Beach Sportsplex for this matchup and others. It can be soccer, football, field hockey, all kinds of action we've got archived on our YouTube page at Virginia Beach Sportsplex. From here to the Sportsplex Stadium and also at the National Training Center next door is Kempsville away from the net. Bouncer from number 9, Noah Lee, at quarterback, starting QB on that football team this past fall that won double-digit games yet again. And make sure you please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get updates and notifications when something goes live. We thank our sponsors for making this free. If you would like to be a sponsor, you can please visit our beachsportsplex.com/streaming website. That's beachsportsplex.com/streaming to fill out the contact information. Get your business or someone you know that wants to be involved with local sports, youth activities, with our team here at the Sportsplex. So we have so many great partners that make this possible. As taking a spill there on the turf was number 8 for FC. And hopping up, Nash Banger. And speaking of the turf, since 1965, the AstroTurf brand has been driven by forward-thinking ingenuity. And today, AstroTurf continues to improve its system design to deliver playing surfaces with the most realistic, sport-specific performance, longest-lasting durability, and sound player protection. AstroTurf. And I bring that up because I've noticed on some Facebook posts from some friends of mine, Kempsville High School installing turf, which will be great for lacrosse, also for soccer and football in the fall of 2023. That football teams had a resurgence I mentioned earlier, and so cool for the athletes all across Virginia Beach. They're getting a chance to play on that surface, that turf surface, instead of the grass, which becomes a problem so many times during inclement weather in the spring and in the fall affecting football. And here comes the Patriots taken away there. A little nice tackle, if you will, by Sterling Homer. Up ahead, his toss. It's going to be hauled in by Noah Lee. And Lee fakes one way and is able to scoop by a defender. Good feed up ahead to Noah Coretta. Coretta loses the handles. He tried to get a shot on goal, but Kempsville's not been deterred by falling behind by a couple of goals in this one. Here come the Patriots trying to change things up with Dan Granaciri. Excuse me, Dax Granaciri. Oh, nice deflection by Jordan Inge, getting his stick up high to stop the progress of that for the Chiefs. But here they are on the move with Hudson Pentecost. Hudson Pentecost twists back left, has that one deflected on his attempt. Patriots able to scoop it up, and Pentecost trying to derail there. Ooh, very physical play there. And getting right after him is Noah Coretta, not letting number 35 for FC budge an inch, and Wayne Moylan. Here's Max Stratton, that captain for the Chiefs. Going to try to clear things out. Handling it now is Sterling Homer for Kempsville as we approach 3 minutes to go in this opening quarter. A missile pass. Couldn't be hauled in by Pentecost, but Pentecost is going to battle for it with Moylan. And Wade Moylan watches on as the Chiefs keep it on this end of the field, trying to get in the attacking circle. Pentecost. Here's some of the instruction from Coach Spears of FC saying pressure him. He's all right. He wants his defense to stay aggressive, even with Kempsville getting closer to the net and in scoring range. As they're pretty much backed up on their defensive area. On their heels a bit. Oh, what a goal by Hudson Pentecost, falling away. He scores it with 2:28 to go in our first period. Hudson Pentecost with a highlight reel goal. They'll actually tick off another second to make it 2:27 officially. So Pentecost finding the backing of the net. A welcome sign for a Kempsville team that a week ago on this surface trailed Ocean Lakes 2-1 after one quarter, 6-2 at halftime, and fell in that one 10-2 after getting behind 7-2 through three quarters. Ocean Lakes had a stretch of 3 goals in a span of a minute 26 seconds in that second quarter and 3 goals in a span of 57 seconds in that fourth quarter. But Coretta had an assist to Hudson Pentecost in that first matchup here at the Plex a week ago. And now FC is able to answer right back quickly. They wasted no time with that equalizing goal. And that was, number 7, I believe it was, Kyler Rose, rather, that had the goal. It's his 3rd goal of the half. We'll make sure it was Rose, not Jordan Inge. I don't want to shortchange Inge on that one, but I believe that was, in fact, Inge. Now, our score clock did not move, and I know some time elapsed because the goal that was scored by Pentecost was at 2:27. So I'm not sure if somebody was asleep at the wheel of the controls on the clock a minute ago or not, but the clock is not, in fact, moving at all at the moment, which is surprising to me. I'm not sure if that's being controlled up top or what. Perhaps we'll get some clarification. Now it's now moving, as we now notice. Apparently it was stuck. I do wonder if they'll take some time off. Apparently it has not moved at all. Well, as it's not moving, FC certainly is moving, as that's a long toss up ahead and almost scored. Looks like that was number 12 on that for FC. Or it might have been 17, Sam Bava. Either Jack Hamilton or I think it was Jack Hamilton, number 12. And we have confirmed that was Rose, like we thought on that FC goal after checking out the replay. So Kyler Rose scoring here early for First Colonial 3 times. Yeah, the clock has been stuck, I think, up top here, so they're going to probably, I guess the officials are going to check that over with the coaches and people on the field who might keep the time on the field because apparently the clock is not working up here in our booth. This happens sometimes in some high school games and some college games, with basketball and other sports, field hockey, soccer. So we might have a clock issue where it has just frozen. I don't know, our man Nick is working diligently to try to get that fixed up here. So they'll, I guess, keep time on the field until we are, now we're showing 1:10 on our board up top. So that might be reflected on our stream. If not, we'll give you as much time updates as we can for those of you that are visually watching this. And you can hear it as well. So the clock apparently froze up top. So back to the action, though, as FC is on the move here with number 8. That is Nash Bangor. A lot of room to operate with here. Oh, a little bit of a collision, but FC's going to pick it up with Hamilton until he loses it. And Kempsville gets it right back. Chiefs have responded pretty well in this quarter. Nate Hossie up here. And by the way, our score is 3-1, not 2-1. So it might be frozen in terms of our stream here. So we'll give you updates as we can. Here come the Patriots in transition with number 10. That's Ryder Spears. A little bit of frustration here for Kempsville with a second left in our quarter, and that will end the first quarter. 1 period in the books. Hat trick so far for Kyler Rose of First Colonial. 1 goal for the Chiefs from Hudson Pentecost. We're going to step aside here and come back in just a bit. Let's hear from one of those sponsors that makes this possible, and that would be Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
wherever,
however.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
And we are back here at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects with years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings. The focus from Shine Time is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. You can give them a call at 757-797-5645. That's 757-797-5645. And also visit their website. That's shinetimeinc.com. That's shinetimeinc.com, where it gives you info on how you can get a quote and all the background about Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. 1 period in the books. Hey, we got our score bug working and the clock all figured out and everything is copacetic, as we like to say. Patriots from First Colonial, 3-1 lead on the Chiefs from Kempsville, following up the ladies' win decisively, 19-1 over Kempsville, where Maggie McConnell had several goals and went over 100 career goals. The Patriots have come out with a hat trick from Kyler Rose. And Kyler Rose's 3 goals that came at the 11:46 mark of our first quarter, 10:42 mark of the first period, and with under 3 minutes to go in the opening frame. The third one followed up a goal at the 2:27 mark from Hudson Pentecost of Kempsville. And with that one occurring, the Chiefs thought they were back in it, but they're still only down 2 at this moment. So as we move into this second quarter, Kempsville now protecting the net to the left on your screen. First Colonial with its goalkeeper on the right side of the screen. Patriots toss it over to number 7 in Kyler Rose, who's been pretty effective in the early going. Oh, little slap at there from the Chiefs. And that goal's going to be scored by First Colonial. Put it on the board again. Little connection with number 7 and number 1. A high five to Jordan Inge as Jordan Inge puts FC on the board again. Their 4th of the day at the 11:32 mark of our second quarter. And just a beautiful job by the Patriots. They got it to Rose, who worked from the 10, tossed it out near to the 25-yard line. In fact, it was in possession by number 4 initially after that first pass. And I don't seem to have, I do, Dax Granasiri had it. And as I watch the replay again, this is when they went to work with a missile thrown in by Inge, firing it in. So face-off coming out as the sunset has taking place here in Virginia Beach on this Tuesday night in April. Oh, little slap at the sticks there, now picked up by Rose, who's going to try to get away from Kempsville defender Nate Hossey. Here's Rose falling down, and his shot is a little wide of the cage and will trickle out. Tell you about some other action happening around the Beach District tonight in Lacrosse. And again, if you want to know what's happening on all the scores and sports, be it lacrosse, baseball, softball, you name it, tennis, soccer, beachdistrictva.org. The administrators do an excellent job of keeping the schedules and the scores and the standings up to date there. But as far as other boys lacrosse action across the district, you have Kellum and Cox in a matchup that took place earlier at Lansdowne High School. Ocean Lakes and Tallwood over at Salem High School is part of a double dip. Princess Anne and Salem squaring off right now. And then one more boys lacrosse matchup, Green Run and Lansdowne, taking place down the street from us over at Lansdowne High. $10:29 to go in our second quarter. First Colonial, which fell in its opener 18-1 to Kellum, already with 4 goals tonight. Had a couple of private school matchups that they split with Norfolk Christian and Norfolk Collegiate, winning the first over Norfolk Christian, losing to Norfolk Collegiate last night on the road in Norfolk. Chiefs, meanwhile, coming in at 2-1. A couple of solid wins for Abby O'Neill's group with a 9-5 triumph over Norfolk Christian on March 24th. Lost last Tuesday to Ocean Lakes 10-2. A 16-2 win over Green Run. Believe coming in, as far as the district standings go, Ocean Lakes was at the top of the board at 4-1. Now Ocean Lakes is a Region 6A school. Believe they're going down to 5A in the next cycle, if I'm not mistaken. And most of the Beach District schools are in Class 6 region or Class 5 Region A. You have a couple of exceptions with Lansdowne, Kellum, and Ocean Lakes. Look at the Patriots navigate up the field, but the Chiefs are going to knock it away. Great job again by Hossey, as Nate is able to poke it from the FC midfielder, and official signals it'll be advanced up ahead with the Chiefs here as they move into the attacking area. Chance to draw closer in this one, down by 3. It's a very pivotal sequence for Kempsville. Sterling Homer tosses it up top. It's going to be Keegan Harmon giving it over to Max Stratton. Stratton can create. Oh, that one's deflected. And that one was dodged out of trouble there by the goalkeeper for FC. Number 19, whose name is not on my roster sheet for some reason. Wouldn't you know? Go figure. Patriots scoop it up at about the 48-yard line. Here's Chris Hall out of the reach of Inge, and Kempsville will save it with Thaxton. They're not trying to let Thaxton get it up ahead to a teammate, but he does. Now Kempsville will work the far side of the field. Hauled in. Really a one-handed maneuver there from Noah Coretta. Chiefs with Lindenberg. Going to roll to his right. That would be a touchdown in football because he just reached the goal line and got in the end zone. But that time his bounce pass is going to be intercepted by Wade Moylan. Wearing the blue of First Colonial. Patriots get into Kempsville territory. Rolling up ahead is Nash Bangor. Bangor is able to put it through the back of the net with a goal, and the Patriots extend their lead at 8:24 to go in our second quarter. 5-1 FC, and I believe a timeout has been called by Coach O'Neill and the Chiefs in white, so we'll step aside as well as the Patriots are starting to gain some separation. Let's hear from Chicho's Pizza. Always a good place to get a pizza. It's Chicho's. Need to work out, need to go to the gym? Well, a place where you can get that one life, one inspired life. It's One Life Fitness. They're here to help start your new membership today at any one of the 8 conveniently placed Hampton Roads locations. Go online to onelifefitness.com to claim a free trial pass. You get a free trial before you decide you want to become a member at One Life Fitness. Again, onelifefitness.com is the website. When you go up there, you'll see all kinds of info about One Life Fitness and how you can get fit and feeling better. It's your home for fitness with amazing cardio, strength training, unlimited boutique studio classes, and sports. And they have more ways to reach your fitness goals than anyone. A proud supporter of athletic events like this one here with Beach District Lacrosse, coming to you on our beachsportsplex.com website and our YouTube channel. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button. We appreciate it. Kempsville trailing First Colonial 5-1 after Nash Benger's goal made it 5-1 in favor of the Patriots. As FC's working from right to left, Kempsville from left to right in this second quarter. They'll switch sides after halftime. 4 12-minute periods. Rules a little different for the guys than the gals. The ladies have 2 25-minute halves for varsity action. As for the fellas, well, their rules consist of the 4 12-minute quarters, and there will be about a 10-minute halftime break. They get stops every whistle, and the running clock for the boys is a 12-goal differential as opposed to the 10-goal differential that the ladies have. 2-minute break in between the first and second quarters as well as the third and fourth quarters. Kempsville now as they get it into FC territory with Max Stratton. He's trying to evade his FC defender and number 2, who also is not on my roster sheet. It's amazing how you get the roster of about 40 players and then there's 2 names that aren't on the sheet. Or they switched right before the game, which I didn't know happened last week with our Ocean Lakes contest as well. A lot of broadcasters be throwing and chucking things. I'm not going to do that. I just chuckle about it. Life is too short to get upset about something like that. That's just my personal opinion on it. Here we go. Kempsville trying to get a goal, and they roll to the right. It's a little bit wide of the net, and Sterling Homer's attempt. But FC positioning better defensively since that goal. I believe that was Evan Land's number 3, one of those defenders, as he's going to be part of a double team here. Kempsville trying to avoid those traps with Noah Coretta here. FC has not put as many double teams on the Chiefs as I thought Ocean Lakes did a week ago. I thought they gave Kempsville some problems. Having to go back to the drawing board a little bit with some of them. Oh! Chiefs are on the board again. 5-2 is our count with 6:26 in the second quarter. Kempsville able to find the back of the net. Max Stratton with that delivery. Little give and go action. And that one took a hop for Stratton to find the back of the net. FC now trying to keep Kempsville from gaining more momentum after Stratton's latest goal. Stratton has been a standout in some early games. We mentioned about on the ladies' side for Kempsville how they've got a freshman who's played a key role for them. And that one would be, as we talked about a little earlier in our broadcast tonight, Riley Auld, I should say in our other broadcast. Max Stratton on the boys' side. He has been a factor for them and maybe one that gets all-district consideration. 5 assists and a goal in that win over Norfolk Christian. And we'll see if that breathes some life into this Kempsville attack. Right now with it, Chiefs have possession. Number 10 trying to get back in, Colin Rickroad. Not talked about him a whole lot in this first half, but sometimes it can be an unsung hero that gives you a lift. The Chiefs getting more possession time in FC's area of the field. Now on the defense a little bit more of the Patriots. Stratton scrambling away. Feeds it to Lindenberg. Trying to get in the center for a high percentage look. Now his passed over. Stratton's got it back. Stratton is certainly the one they want to get near the center as a playmaker to either get a shot or set someone up. Couldn't quite tell if one of the coaches said stop fighting or stop biting. I'm not sure you really want to do either one, bite or fight. Here come the Chiefs behind the net. Lindenberg. Over to Pentecost. Pentecost tries to feed it to Coretta. FC trying to get one swipe at it to shift field position and momentum. Here come the Chiefs with Rickroad. Little swipe at it with Rickroad. Now he's got it. Patriots staying tough defensively here. Takes a hop, and now Stratton's going to pick it up quickly before the FC defense can come and double. You hear the FC players yell, watch the fake. And Stratton does it again! It's 2 in a row for Max Stratton with 3:53 to go in our second quarter. So the Chiefs are on the comeback trail, and Coach O'Neill and his group likes what they're seeing. And a quick timeout, as it's going to be Coach Spears getting his group reorganized and settled down. Kempsville's back in this one. They were down 5-1. It's a 5-3 game, and we're going to take another timeout and hear from one of our sponsors, and that would be, first up, CHKD Sports Medicine.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
And we're back here at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex. Thanks to our sponsors like John's Tax Service, a proud community supporter of local youth sports. They're providing tax preparation and retirement planning services. John's Tax Service and JPM Financial Services have been serving all of Hampton Roads for more than 20 years. And they're the best thanks to you, John's Tax Service. You can find them online, too, at johnstaxservice.com. You can email them for information. It gives you their telephone number and where they're at here in Hampton Roads. Kempsville has dug back into this matchup. They trailed 2-0 after a couple of quick goals from Kyler Rose from First Colonial. Literally a minute and 18 seconds into the game. The 2:27 mark of the first quarter, Hudson Pentecost cut that FC lead to 2-1. But Rose would get that hat trick before we went to the second quarter, and FC had a 3-1 lead. Very reminiscent of last week's Ocean Lakes advantage on Kempsville. But the Chiefs have fought back here in the second quarter, fell behind 5-1 on Jordan Inge and Nash Banger's goals. Then Max Stratton took matters into his own hands, scoring at the 6:26 mark of the second quarter and at the 3:53 mark of the second period. So 2 goals in a span of 2 minutes and 33 seconds for the Chiefs, cutting the deficit from 5-1 to 5-3. And now FC trying to answer. Rolling away from the net. Jordan Inge trying to create. Now Kempsville has it back in FC territory. Chiefs pick it up with Lindenberg. FC defense showing a little more intensity with Dax Granasiri. And now the Patriots work it back into Kempsville's area with Davis Kennerly. High toss. It's going to be to the left of the post, and now Kempsville able to come up with another crucial stop. Thrown up ahead about 40 yards. And here come the Chiefs getting fired up with their sideline. Lindenberg finds a teammate. And that one's wide of the net. Wasn't the most pinpointed shots by Keegan Harmon, but you applaud the effort. Fun time of year in sports as the spring sports are revving up for the high schools. You got Major League Baseball underway. Just saw the March Madness finish up with college basketball in the tournament. A couple of champions crowned, Division I. Salute to the LSU women and the UConn men. Actually had a local national champion in CNU men at the Division III ranks for hoops. Here come the Chiefs, as that one's going to be away from the net, and Sterling Homer trying to attack. NBA playoffs around the corner, so are the NHL playoffs. All kinds of neat sports happenings. And then the NFL draft not far off in the distance as well. And so many of these stars that we see on Friday nights and Tuesday nights in high school sports around here end up getting to play at the collegiate, and some even fortunate enough to play professionally. Oh, another goal is scored by the Chiefs. This time rolling away, number 4, Noah Coretta. And Kempsville with an incredible comeback. They're now within a goal at 5-4. Did FC let its guard down a bit? Possibly, but you love the spirit and hustle of this Kempsville team. No quit. They've come fired up, and I think Stratton got them really revved up with that first goal. They've scored 3 in a span of literally 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Patriots missed an opportunity earlier in the quarter. Now Kempsville has it again. Oh, there's going to be a flag, though, as that'll be, I believe, an infraction. Oh, and then a collision. What a collision. 6-on-6 as Sterling Homer just drilled. Check that. Noah Martin, from First Colonial got just trucked, if you will, by Sterling Homer of Kempsville, who might have thought he was on the gridiron wearing a helmet and shoulder pads. So there's a couple of yellow hankies down on the field with 1:28 to go in our second quarter. So the official goes over to signal the 2 infractions to the scores table and the coaches. Nonetheless, you can just tell there's a little more of a bounce and a step of these Kempsville players. They didn't get dejected falling behind 5-1. See a couple of substitutions now for FC. So a settled 6-on-6 play there as FC comes back. Near sideline, out of the reach at first of Dax Granasiri, but he's got it now, and he turns upfield. Middle of the field, and another collision as Kempsville's defense has stepped up to the challenge. Max Stratton's got it. Throws it up ahead. Gets it to Coretta. Chiefs are thinking about tying this puppy up before halftime. They're only down 1 at 5-4. And we've got multiple whistles and a timeout is called with 46 seconds to go in our second quarter, which gives us a chance to hear from Legacy Lacrosse. Vault Athletics and Fitness, vaultathleticsandfitness.com. We train athletes is the motto there, and the Vault Fitness facility, if you haven't paid it a visit, go do so. It's Hampton Roads' newest 13,000 square foot facility located in the Hilltop section of Virginia Beach, where they specialize in youth athlete development, personal training, small group training, and specialty fitness classes. Vault Athletics and Fitness. And we've resumed play out of the timeout, and as soon as we do, we've got a couple of whistles. I think there was a holding infraction. So 33 seconds left on our second quarter clock. You haven't missed much in the last minute or so since Noah Coretta's goal at the 143 mark trimmed the FC lead from 5-3 to 5-4. Patriots were up 5-1 after Nash Banger's goal. And that was a little bit more than 7 minutes to go in the half. And Patriots thought they were just going to cruise to victory. Chiefs have had other ideas. First quarter pretty much controlled by First Colonial. Second quarter, however, it's been Kempsville's. And right at the net, it's going to be an assist from 2-1, Lindenberg to Pentecost, and we're squared out with 24 seconds to go in the half. Pentecost with the first and fifth goals of the game for Kempsville, which has showed some incredible resiliency to make this 5-all with 24 seconds left in the half. What a comeback. Patriots win the face-off. Now can FC get up off the map here? Nash Bangor. Oh, near the net. That one's going to go to the near sideline. Jordan Inge gets to it. Teammates cheering him on. Oh, long shot from Kyler Rose. He's had a couple of missiles go through, but that one, not the best angles. On the last play of the half, Rose tries to bounce one in. And we're squared up at 5 at halftime. What a battle it has been. Six minutes of overtime will be played if we get to 4 quarters deadlocked. The clock stops on official timeouts or fouls in the critical scoring area. The clock will be set for 3 minutes of play in the order for teams to change ends with no delay for coaching. And the game will be restarted by a center draw. But right now it's just one half in the books. We got 2 more 12-minute quarters coming your way in just a bit. But we're going to step aside here on our Beach Sportsplex streaming. Matt Hatfield with you, Jeff Fatma on camera. Patriots 5, Chiefs 5. The last 4 goals in a span of 6 minutes and 26 seconds by the fellows from Kempsville. Should be an exciting second half. Don't touch that dial. In fact, tell your friends and everyone to log on and check out the conclusion here with us from the Sportsplex on this gorgeous Tuesday night in Virginia Beach. Keep it tuned. We've got more coming your way. Let's hear from some of our sponsors, including Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
And we're back here. It's halftime at the Virginia Beach Sportsplex in our boys lacrosse matchup for the Beach District. Kempsville and First Colonial deadlocked at 5 apiece. Hudson Pentecost scored the first goal for the Chiefs with 2:27 to go in the first period. Scored the last goal of the half with 24 seconds to go on an assist from his teammate, that being Adam Lindenberg. First Colonial scored the first 2 goals of the game courtesy of Kyler Rose. They were up 2-0. In fact, led it 3-1. But in the in the second quarter, Jordan Inge's goal and Noah Benger's goal did not put the Chiefs away because Max Stratton responded for Kempsville with a goal at the 6:26 mark, and then went again at the 3:53 mark to take it from 5-1 to 5-3, and then Noah Coretta got him close with a goal with 1:43 to go in the second quarter. What's on deck for these two teams after tonight? Well, Kempsville will be playing host to Tallwood coming up tomorrow. They go to Kellum on April 18th, at Prentice Ann April 25th. The month of May features a game at Bayside on the 2nd of May, hosting Lancetown on May the 5th, at Salem on May the 9th, and at Cox on May the 16th. Make sure you keep it tuned to beachdistrictvia.org for more on those schedules and scores and standings. Some of those away home games could be here at the Sportsplex. It's just listed that way at the location for the time being. As for First Colonial, they'll be hosting Kellum 2 nights from tonight on Thursday, hosting Princess Anne on Thursday, April 20th. They're at Green Run 3 weeks from tonight, April the 25th. Hosting Bayside April 27th. At Ocean Lakes May the 2nd. At Cape Henry Collegiate May the 4th. We know they're going to be a dangerous team. Cape Henry on the private school ranks. Hosting Salem on May the 5th. At Tallwood May the 9th. Hosting Cox May the 11th. And at Lancetown on May the 16th. Let's hear from some more of our sponsors here at the Sportsplex, and who better than this place known as Dairy Queen? Every day is sweet when they're serving you Blizzard treats, from M&M's and Reese's to cookie dough and so much more. It's not fan food. It's not fast food. It's fan food. Let's hear what else Dairy Queen has to tell you.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
Look at that full moon here tonight on this Tuesday, April the 4th, 2023. Getting ready to start the third quarter here from the Sportsplex. Matt Hatfield here with you, giving you the play-by-play. We got Jeff Fatma on camera. I want to thank Nick Sentai, Chuck Thornton, and the whole crew here at the Sportsplex. As you heard from our title sponsor of this broadcast, that's Soup Eatery, where you can build the perfect boxed lunch. They've got customizable and individually packaged meals for your convenience. Choose from any of the wide variety of soups, fresh salads, made-to-order sandwiches. They're all served with a hunk of bread and dessert. There's something for the whole crew when you stop in at Zoop Eatery. That address, again, is 1909 Lansdowne Centerway, Unit 160 in Virginia Beach, where they open at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. Check them out online, the menu at online.zoop.com. And all kinds of things from lobster bisque to Cajun chicken and sausage gumbo, chicken pot pie, and so much more. Founded in 1997, Zoop Eatery. Helping present this broadcast here tonight of Beach District Lacrosse, a high school matchup that has been, I'd say, better than advertised. First Colonial and Kempsville deadlocked at 5 apiece. FC was up 5-1, scored the game's first 2 goals. The Chiefs came roaring back with 4 goals in the last 6.5 minutes of our second quarter, and face-off going to be controlled by the fellas in white from Kempsville with number 6, Sterling Homer, on the move as Kempsville works it from right to left. Abby O'Neill's Chiefs have had quite a few players step up. Keegan Harmon's got it. Noah Coretta has. I would say the X factor, though, the captain, Max Stratton, with 2 goals, and just his energy and ability to score, distribute, has been on display here. And we're seeing some growth from this Kempsville team and program after last week's tough loss to Ocean Lakes. Stratton almost bounces it in. Got a pretty good view of it. On the rebound, though, Kempsville's able to catch it. And it's a goal scored as Keegan Harmon gets it from Pentecost. And to go in this third quarter, Kempsville now has nudged in front. And how about Pentecost with the passing? He had a couple of goals earlier. The first and the fifth. He got one from Lindenberg, and just the teamwork of this Kempsville team here. Off the rebound, they're able to find someone slashing through there. And First Colonial on its heels a bit. Getting quality looks throughout as they have completely flipped the script. And now FC looking for some type of way to reverse fortunes. Somebody on the midfielder or a defenseman that really just step up. Kempsville's done well attacking from the wings, and now FC had it past midfield, but it falls out of the stick of one of the FC players moving up the field, and number 35, Wade Moylan. And here comes Kempsville with Sterling Homer. Chiefs down the center. Will Homer dump it off? He's being ridden well here by the defender in Nash Bangor, who scored that 5th and last goal for First Colonial. Pretty much most everyone else has been quiet for the Patriots since then. Here's Stratton. Straight away, Stratton does it again with 9:59 to go in the third. Stratton has himself a hat trick. Kempsville 7-5. You would never have thought they were down 5-1 in this game. What a comeback. And Kempsville hasn't done us really getting to that X area, the spot behind the goal, as much as they've been just getting some good looks straight away on the move. Stratton and Pentecost and Coretta. That one not so much assisted as the last couple of goals they've had, with Harmon from Pentecost and Pentecost from Lindenberg. Can the Patriots counter? They're trying to here quickly. Going away from it was Rose, who was so locked in and clicking early on. Kempsville making it a lot harder here. And goalkeeper Troy Thaxton has been able to silence this FC attack that was having its way in the first 15 to 20 minutes of this contest. In fact, First Colonial scored 4 goals in the first 12 minutes and 28 seconds. They've got just 1 goal in the last 13 minutes and change. Kempsville taking more pride on this end defensively, trying to deny FC from drawing closer. Poked away. Another poke away. They're not giving Dax Granasiri any room to budge. And now the Patriots get on the board. Put it on there for Nash Bangor, his second of the day. We've got ourselves a ball game as that ends the run of 6 unanswered goals for Kempsville. And First Colonial getting a much-needed score there to cut it to 7-6. Our scoreboard should hopefully be updated in a moment. There you go. It's 7-6 now. Booted into the Kempsville end for FC. Trying to keep the momentum going. And we're tied up again. Number 11, John Jennerin. So 17 seconds apart. We're tied again. 7-all. We were tied at halftime, and we're tied 3 minutes and 25 seconds into the third quarter of this back-and-forth seesaw affair. All kinds of scoring. If you like offense, this has been the matchup for you. And now FC trying to make it 3 goals in less than a minute. It's going to roll away from Rose until he finally catches up to it. Rose over to Chris Hall. Hall passes it. Working from that X area so well, FC has been. See if they'll curl something in from there. Jennerim's got it back. Feeds it to Jordan Inge, who's got a goal. In fact, he scored the 4th goal of the game for FC. Little crossover move, going away from it. Thaxton's able to catch it with his stick. That was an important save by Thaxton. Kempsville might have lost a lot of confidence without that stop. Homer able to get rid of it. to Nina Hossie. Hossie trying to avoid trouble, as it looked like Chris Hall had pretty much stopped him in his tracks there. Oh, collision there, losing the ball as he hit the turf. Multiple Kempsville bodies. And they're going to signal a personal on that one. Now Kempsville has it. Here's Homer. Straight away, it's going to be booted off. Could tell that was by the stick or the post that that one ricocheted off of, with 7:01 to go in our third quarter. Takes a hop, and FC's able to save it. Try to clear this out. Oh, flag has been thrown. And that one's going to bounce away. Number 12 had a good look at it for First Colonial, Jack Hamilton, who has been very loud in this one. Ball in First Colonial's possession. Trying to go back door here with Jordan Inge. Oh, and another flag thrown. And they're signaling it's going to be ball in possession of, I believe, couldn't quite tell what the referee signaled on that. He pointed in the other direction. So FC maintains possession. That one on the short feed, that short corner area did not get through. Now FC just trying to slap it in, but Kemps was able to dig it away and just throw it up ahead, which was a very heads-up play by Thaxton and company. Patriots back on the move, pushing it up ahead. Losing the handle of it. Kempsville's going to try to dig out of it. Chiefs with possession. Long toss out of the reach of everyone there as that was thrown up ahead by Colin Rickrode. Under 5 minutes to go now in this third quarter. Surprised no timeout called here as they continue to play on. Max Stratton able to get it on the hop. He launches it up ahead to Noah Lee. And now Noah has it with all kinds of daylight. Does he see a teammate to his right? I think he gets collided into and loses the ball. I didn't see on the right wing he had someone open. Patriots on the near side. Number 8, Nash Bangor, who's called out his name a couple of times with a pair of goals. Now the Patriots going to try to milk some clock here and see if they can catch Kempsville out of position. And then they might be able to capitalize with their third straight goal. And that one rolls away from the intended target and out of play. So Stratton looks to initiate things now for this Chiefs chance. Tosses it into the stick of Sterling Homer. Homer navigates into FC territory. Can he get it to Coretta? Turns his back. Trying to escape 2 defenders. A third one comes over to help. Coretta gets it to a teammate in Lindenberg behind the net. Now Kempsville going to try to operate in that X area, as we said, behind the goal a little bit. Now they'll pull it out from about 20 yards away at the 32. Over to Coretta. He curls through. It's blocked. Great save by the FC goalkeeper. Another flag has been thrown. Second one has been thrown. And hollers of yellow as we get a whistle to stop play. All right. I believe that was a warding off technical foul call. Or it might have been a slashing call. No, actually getting word it was more of an illegal body check, I believe. Fouls will be called for a body check of an opponent without possession of the ball, more than 3 yards from a loose ball, delivered without both hands on the stick, avoidable hit on an opponent who's already passed or shot the ball. And as we tell you all that, Kempsville is back on the board again. Number 2, Adam Lindenberg. What a job by him. He found Pentecost late in the first half, and here he is coming through to make it 8-7. That infraction really did FC in, as it put them at a disadvantage numbers-wise. Stratton gave it right to him. Give Stratton the assist on that. He had 5 assists in that season opener. And again, the passing for Kempsville has been a real difference in this second portion of the game, as far as the middle to late second quarter and then during their stretches of success in the third. They did give up a lead of 7-5 when FC tied it on goals from Jenerim and Bangor. But here they are back in front by a goal. Still quite a comeback to go from behind 5-1 to in front 8-7. There's a penalty, and that's going to be on FC number 10, I think, with a personal foul. We'll see what the call is. Looks like that was a personal foul on FC. The offending player's team will be a man down while he serves his penalty in the penalty box. So they'll send somebody out here. I believe that was 11 or 10. think that was 10 rather, who's going to be. And it's going to give Kempsville possession with a chance to up this lead here. So FC, which came out very loose and disciplined, losing a little bit of its focus at times here. Again, another numbers game that could work in Kempsville's favor. Only 6-on-5 chance. Stratton feeds it. FC able to come up with a key stop there. Stratton's got it back. Goal again for Kempsville as Stratton with the assist. The goal for Coretta with 1:45 to go in the third quarter. Noah Coretta with his second of the day makes it 9-7 Chiefs. So Stratton scores back-to-back goals in the second quarter to take the Chiefs down from 5-1 to 5-3, and now his 2 assists to Lindenberg and Coretta, breaking a 7-all tie to put Kempsville up by a deuce. Which Abby O'Neill has to love the resiliency shown by his group tonight. Spinning back from right to left, it's Homer. A lot of spunk from this Kempsville team as Coretta's got it. Losing the handle, though. FC's going to jump on it. Here comes Noah Martin. Oh, and that one's going to roll past the net. He would have been FC's favorite, Martin, had he got that one to go through with 1:05 to go in our third quarter. Chance to tell you about one of our sponsors we haven't talked about tonight, and that's the Dirty Buffalo, National Buffalo Wing Festival Award winner and Tidewater, Virginia's best wings. The Dirty Buffalo has 4 convenient locations across the 757. Dining, carry out, and delivery available. Look out for coupons on the back of your game tickets when you come here for any type of event, whether it be Atlantic Shores football, field hockey, soccer, football, you name it. The Dirty Buffalo, more than just your ordinary wing joint. Let's hear from one of our sponsors right now, and they're playing on the turf, so how about a shout-out from AstroTurf?
After more than 50 years of innovation, AstroTurf still leads the way. The inventor of artificial turf does it all, right here in the USA. We engineer, test, manufacture, and install the world's most innovative fibers and turf technologies, with over 30,000 tracks and fields worldwide. AstroTurf, powered by Sport Group.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
You read that right. You get a free steak burger when you download the app from Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. Experience delicious cooked-to-order food along with rich and creamy frozen custard churned fresh throughout the day when you stop in at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. It's located in Virginia Beach as well as in Chesapeake, Hampton, and Williamsburg. Freddy's, the taste that brings you back. 1:05 to play in our third period in this Beach District Lacrosse boys matchup. Kempsville trying to get some revenge from the FC Patriots, whose girls won convincingly 19-1 over the Kempsville gals. Right now, the Kempsville boys have battled back from a 5-1 deficit to lead at 9-7. A couple of goals from the likes of Noah Coretta and Adam Lindenberg, assisted by Max Stratton, putting them in front. They took the lead earlier in the quarter on Stratton's third goal. And Keegan Arman also scoring on an assist from Hunter Pentecost. FC with goals this quarter from Nash Bangor and John Jenneram. And the Patriots trying to get one more here to draw closer. Taken away, Hunter Hancock. Scooped up. And a goal for the Patriots. That was just shoved in. Believe they're going to give it to number 25 for FC, Chris Hall. We'll try to check out the replay just to confirm that, but I'm initially giving this to 25, Chris Hall. We'll see if that was indeed Hall who got that goal. I think it was. $18 ticks on our clock. It looks like that was 25, in fact, Chris Hall. Watching the replay, we're going to give it to Hall. He was the one that pretty much just tapped it in. Face-off, won by FC. They're within a whisker again. They were down 2 in this quarter, led by 4 in the second quarter. They're looking at tie. Oh, what a spin move. Couldn't finish it, though. It's a great job. Nonetheless, how about number 8? Has he been something or what in this quarter, folks? Nash Bangor. One more period to go here. First Colonial trails Kempsville 9-8. Buckle up if the fourth quarter is anything like the first 3. It could be a nail-biting, bone-crunching finish. Has you on the edge of your seat. And as we step aside, let's hear from Legacy Lacrosse.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
Well, it's everybody's favorite time of year again. Time to prepare to make your annual donation to that infernal revenue service. And if you're like me, you need help. Help to keep that donation as small as possible. So get off your W-2 and call John Maynard at John's Tax Service. 455-6763.
Welcome back here. Fourth quarter about ready to get underway with the Kempsville Chiefs leading First Colonial 9-8. An exciting third period that saw a total of 7 goals scored, 4 by Kempsville to break a 5-5 tie. The other 3 by the Patriots from First Colonial High. As we begin this fourth quarter, chance to tell you about another one of our sponsors here of the lacrosse action. at the Sportsplex, and that would be the Virginia Sports Hall of Fame, where you can join the VA Sports Hall of Fame for its 2023 induction weekend, April 21st and 22nd in Town Center. The Hall is going to honor the class of 2023 as part of the 50th induction weekend in its history. Event tickets and sponsorships are available by visiting the website, www.vasportshof.com. That's vasportshof.com. And we'll try to tell you some of those inductees before we had our goal scored in this fourth quarter. As FC works it from right to left, now Kempsville going from left to right. 2023 induction class featuring D'Angelo Hall, Jimmy Laycock, Francina McCrory, Joe Montgomery, Sean Moore, Jerry Ratcliffe, Bob Rotans, Sheila Trice Myers, and Ryan Zimmerman. Ryan Zimmerman out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, in fact, and University of Virginia, spent 16 seasons in the major leagues, a couple of all-star game appearances, and a World Series title with the Washington Nationals. He had a Kellum High in Virginia Beach. D'Angelo Hall, also a local guy out of Deep Creek High in Chesapeake, Virginia Tech. Played with the Falcons and played with Washington in the NFL. And Jimmy Laycock, many know him from his 39 years coaching at William & Mary. The tribe of William & Mary, the football coach there. Midfield here, FC's going to get rid of it with number 1 making the pass. That's Jordan Inge. Jennerim sends it behind the net. But you feel like FC has reclaimed some momentum here. They fell behind 2 goals twice in that third quarter, and they're within 1 now. As Kempsville hit him with an avalanche at the end of that second quarter and the start of the third quarter. Patriots have it with a one-on-one opportunity, and they tie the game up with a goal from Chris Hall. Like I said, you felt like the momentum was with FC, and here we are, 10:48 to go. Hall scores a goal with 18 seconds to go in the third and just a minute and 12 into the fourth. What a game this has been. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Chris Hall is going to take his chances every time with that. And twice on a Tuesday night, the Plex in April. With a full moon and just a little bit under 70 degrees. Here come the Patriots. Nash Bangor. It's getting intense down there, if you can't tell. The swings of emotion from high to low for these two teams has to be just wild right now. And that one almost went through. It was a great look for Kyler Rose, who scored the first 3 goals for FC tonight. But back comes Kempsville in transition, wasting no time. They lose the ball, however. I think Sterling Homer had it for a brief moment. And now a whistle. I think they were calling either a body check or re-entry of the crease. And looks like young player for FC is gingerly walking off. That would be Kyler Rose, number 7. So it was no procedural call, actually. Didn't see a flag, so just going to make a substitution as it looks like Rose was shaken up. Trying to get in that crease area. First Colonial. Has been there and lived there at times in this game. Scooped up, by Jordan Inge. Now Jenneran's got it. Now in the X area behind the goal, it's going to be nudged out. Kempsville able to dodge trouble on that sequence with 9:17 to go. Chiefs on the run. It's tossed from Cameron Parrott over to Adam Lindenberg. We haven't called Parrott's name out all night. One of the subs for them, along with Jaden Tanner, Jared Benson, Noah Lee, Colin Rickroad, Gavin Toney, Grayson Scully, Williams Hernandez, Cole Hookey, Kyle Hutke, Ethan Vaughn, Aiden Huntley, James Martin, and Connor McMurray. So a lot of different players. Abby O'Neill can sub in here if he'd like in these final 8 minutes and change. I think he'll stay with a lot of his mainstays, however. And for good reason. They have risen to the occasion, particularly Max Stratton and company. Pentecost, Lindenberg. Can't forget about Keegan Harmon with that tie-breaking goal early in the third quarter. Two defenders in the way of Parrott who has to give it up. Now Lindenberg's got it from the wing. Trying to get back in the attacking zone of First Colonial. Here's Stratton. Throws a long one that is just caught. Goalkeeper number 19, whose name we don't have on our sheet, did a nice job to catch that missile by Stratton. $7:45 to go. Here come the Patriots. Almost a goal. Oh, so close for Jack Hamilton. That one gets away from FC with Davis Kennerly. This one, folks, is going right to the wire. Deflected, and Stratton's going to try to scoop it up. Can't do so. And FC just sends that one away. Oh, you know he'd like to get another crack at that. Kyler Rose. He scored the first three for FC. Here come the Patriots with some mojo. Here's Rose, little spin move, and he scores it with 6:39 to go. Kyler Rose. As Seal once sang, a kiss from a rose. His fourth of the day. With 6:39 to play, and First Colonial behind 2 goals twice in the third quarter at 7-5 at the 9:59 mark and 9-7 at the 1:45 mark. They've nudged back in front 10-9. They led it 4-1 after a period. 3-1 after a period. They led it 5-1 in the second quarter. Lost the lead by halftime, but here they are back in the lead. Kempsville trying to stretch out the FC defense and get an opportunity. And they do so. It's tied up. Number 3 with the goal. Keegan Harmon, his second of the night. We're deadlocked at 10. So the Chiefs, who lost that 9-8 lead, fell behind by a goal as Chris Hall and Kyler Rose put FC in front. Harmon's able to respond, and we're tied with 6 minutes to go. This one might be headed for overtime. Extra fun, as they say. Sudden victory. FC now on the move again. Here's Bangor. Nash isn't going to get to the crease on this opportunity. He'll have to pull it out and dish it to a teammate. This has been some battle, folks. From the X area. That one's going to roll out near midfield, and Kempsville's going to try to grab it first. Gets away from Lindenberg, and we've got a whistle that's going to say it's Kempsville possession. With 5:18 to go. Chiefs trying to respond from losing the lead that they gained with another comeback. Can they come back not once but twice in this one? High catch by Lindenberg. Stratton. A little shake and bake maneuvering. Nowhere to go, so Pentecost will toss it over. Here's Homer. That's going to roll away from the net with 4:23 to go. Chance to tell you about another one of our sponsors here we haven't talked about tonight, and that's Tropical Smoothie Cafe, where you can eat better and feel better. They're bursting with fresh flavors at Tropical Smoothie Cafe. They offer grab-and-go catering plus boxed lunches. Where are they? Well, they're all over Hampton Roads, including Tropical Smoothie on Princess Anne Road, right across the street from Tidewater Community College. Go pay them a visit. 4:15 to go. We're deadlocked at 10. No blowout in this one. Sudden victory overtime. 2 3-minute halves, 6 minutes will be played potentially if we stay tied at 10. The Chiefs would like to end it right here with a win. Needing a goal, but as quickly as these teams can strike, 3 minutes and 45 seconds is plenty of time. It's going to be deflected on that attempt. Trying to get a shot off was Keegan Harmon, who's got 2 in this game. Now FC's on the move. Racing in transition. It's 4-on-3. Hauling in the toss. Oh, unable to get a shot off. Chris Hall had a pretty good look at it. Number 4 with it for FC. That's Dax Granasiri. Getting through traffic. Not quite Friday traffic going through the tunnel on 64, but that was congested there for FC. And now Kempsville's going to pull it back the other direction, and we get a whistle that will stop the Chiefs in a quick timeout with 2:54 to go. Abby O'Neill wants to talk it over with his guys. And as he does so, we're going to take a timeout as well and hear from Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals. Revitalize your property today.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
You heard right, 12 different soups every day over at Zoop Eatery. The title sponsor of tonight's contest between Kempsville and First Colonial, who are tied at 10 apiece in this lacrosse matchup. Chris Hall with a goal at 10:48 in the fourth quarter, tied it up at 9 for First Colonial. Kyler Rose putting them in front with 6:39 to go. And then Keegan Harmon at the 6-minute mark, just 39 seconds later, he scored the goal to knot us up at 10 again. He broke the tie just 45 seconds into the third quarter on a goal assisted by Hudson Pentecost. And here we are at the timeout, Kempsville with it. Here's Max Stratton looking for someone that's going to be poked away by FC. Good job getting his stick out there, I believe, by number 10 for First Colonial in Riley Spears. Goal is scored, and Kempsville has broken the tie again. Chiefs in the lead. What a job by Kempsville. Max Stratton got it started there, folks. And then it was put through by number 1 for the Kempsville Chiefs, Hudson Pentecost, with 2:32 to go. Can Kempsville hold on and gain a key win to move to 3-1 on the season? Chiefs have it after the face-off. Here they are on the move. Aggressive defense from First Colonial now as they're trying to move it up the field are the Chiefs with number 4, that being Noah Coretta. But here come the Patriots on the breakaway. It's going to be taken back, though, by Hossey for Kempsville. Loses the handle as he goes down. Kempsville's able to get it up ahead with 1:48 to go. Can the Chiefs hang on? It's getting desperation time here for First Colonial. Battle for it between Lindenberg and Noah Martin for FC. Martin's got it. Collides with somebody. Gets it up ahead. First Colonial on the move. Get a little antsy, not keeping possession of the ball as they look to attack. And now Lindenberg's just trying to clear things out for Kempsville. Beg your pardon, that's Hossey, not Lindenberg. Coretta feeds it back to Noah. Excuse me, Nate Hossey. And Stratton's got it. Now we got a whistle. And they're going to signal its possession now to First Colonial. I think that was stalling is what they called. The stall warning when the attacking team is not making an effort to attack the goal and score. That procedural call with the shot clock on gives it to FC, and now with 56 seconds to go, looks like it's going to be a potential penalty shot for FC if I see right. Nope. Oh, it's going to be a timeout rather, as coach wanted a timeout. He said the referee, I did say I want timeout. So Trevor Spears trying to pull off a magical comeback for FC, which was up by 4 early in this game. They're now down 11-10. We'll step aside here with the conclusion coming up. Let's hear from another one of our sponsors real quickly, and that would be One Life Fitness. Chicho'sPizza.com. 11-10, Kempsville leads First Colonial here with 52 seconds to go. Hudson Pentecost with the tie-breaking goal. Ironically enough, he scored the first goal of the night for Kempsville with 2:27 to go when they were behind by 2 goals. .52 seconds to go. Could be sudden victory OT coming if First Colonial can get that goal to tie things up. Patriots coming in tonight at 1-2 overall. Kempsville at 2-1. But as for district games go, both losing their district opener last Tuesday for First Colonial, falling in its district opener to Kellum. Excuse me, that was actually last Friday, I believe it was. Meanwhile, Kempsville losing its district opener to Ocean Lakes before beating Green Run on Friday. And a goal is scored for First Colonial. Number 7 is able to come through in the clutch. Looked like that was Kyler Rose again. Falling down, losing his balance and his footing somehow, some way, with his 5th goal of the night. And we're tied at 11. And barring something unforeseen in a photo finish, we might be headed for overtime. Ball goes flying into the air. First Colonial has it. Here's Nash Bangor. A stick is loose. Bangor loses his stick. Now the Chiefs get it. Bangor gets his stick back, and the Patriots maintain possession. 29 seconds to go. Comes First Colonial. Ricochet, bounce. Kempsville's going to try to get to it in time. First Colonial with it. Then they lose it back. Keep away with 12 seconds to go. And we've got a official says it's going to be Kempsville possession with 11 ticks to go. And at this point, not near their goal, Kempsville's going to try to play for overtime, you would think, and be content for that. Chiefs with Max Stratton, 5 seconds. 4, 3, from the 50. Nowhere to go, and time has run out. And we're headed to OT, 11-11. This one needing more than its 48 minutes of regulation to decide a victor. We'll take a pause and come back with the OT. It's forthcoming here after we hear from Vault Athletics and Fitness, among others, on our beachsportsplex.com streaming and YouTube channel.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
The Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters, chkd.org. Whether your child is competing as part of a football team, likes to ride a bike, or is on the road to Olympic glory, the multidisciplinary team at the CHKD Sports Medicine program is dedicated to the comprehensive treatment of illness and injury in pediatric and college athletes. CHKD Sports Medicine, a proud supporter and sponsor of activities here at the Plex. Now, our sheet tells us that 6 minutes, 2 3-minute halves of overtime will be played. The clock stops on official timeouts or fouls in the critical scoring area. The clock will be stopped after 3 minutes of play in order for teams to change ends with no delay for coaching. The game will be restarted by a center draw. However, I'm showing on our scoreboard, both on our score bug and on the scoreboard here at the Plex, we got 4 minutes of OT. And here we go. So that rule sheet is what we were showing for the TCIS, VHSL, and Hampton Roads Lacrosse. So we'll see what transpires here as FC's got it, working from left to right. Deflected, and it goes behind the net as that was a good feed. Number 6, Noah Martin, got it to Chris Hall, and Chris Hall has made his presence felt throughout this one for FC. Scored that goal to cut it from 9-7 to 9-8. Kempsville was in front late in the third quarter and then tied it up on a one-on-one goal just a minute and 12 seconds into the fourth quarter. Patriots now in that X area, behind the net. You know Rose is so lethal. He's scored 5 times tonight. Oh, he fakes left, back, right, loses his footing. This time he's not going to get that magical goal like he did earlier. Uh-oh, losing it on the release was Thaxton. Goalkeeper almost with a gaffy that he would have had a hard time sleeping tonight with. Had FC hopped on it quick enough, they could have put it in and gotten that 12th point to say arrivederci. Here comes Kempsville trying to say adios. It's Lindenberg. You heard of the Lindenberg? I won't use that right now. Max Stratton has it from the 30. Here's Sterling Homer. Over to the wing. Chiefs going to go into the X area. Now they're going to say Official signals over. It's FC possession. I believe that was another stall warning. 11-11. Here we go. FC on the move. Jordan Inge. Another crack at it on the rebound. Chiefs have it. It's Nate Hawsey working the far sideline. Loses his footing. He goes down. The ball spills away. Max Stratton's going to alertly pick it up. Chop his stick down to keep FC from getting it. And now FC comes chopping it away. What a defensive swipe by Nash Bangor. And then Bangor gets basically knocked down by Pentecost. And they're going to rule it's Kempsville possession on that. Here's Stratton. Stratton with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go. Patriots going to chase it down with Bangor. Toss over to Bangor again. Trying to shake the defender free. It's going to be Kempsville possession. Signaled back to the Chiefs here with 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. And we're getting close to the triple zeros on the clock with no one scoring yet in this OT session. Back come the Chiefs now with Homer. Under 40 seconds to go. Toss to Stratton, the captain. Now Homer. Oh, that one bounced just away from the net, almost went through. Great look from Homer. .23 ticks to go. Max Stratton's got it. He's been spectacular tonight. Does he have heroics in him before we're done? Not on that possession. Patriots have it. Trying to clear it out with Spears. Ryder Spears up ahead. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. A flag thrown before triple zeros come as Stratton got knocked down, looked to be by Bangor. Now will the official put time on the clock or say we've run out of time? He's going to huddle up with the other referee before we get any ruling here. So you would think that's going to be a penalty opportunity. How much time will they put back on the clock? Will this be an untimed possession? Will this be, what will they huddle up and signal? And I hear the FC coach yelling, come on, where was the flag? That was clearly, so they're going to wave the flag off. They're going to wave it off. So 1 overtime session in the books. We got a second one coming, and we'll step aside here with another break. Let's hear from, who haven't we heard from tonight? We've heard from just about everybody. Well, you need a late night Blizzard treat, and you go to Dairy Queen for that. So let's give that a listen.
Wait, hold up. DQ put fries and onion rings in a chicken strip basket? Did you know this? Oh, of course you did. It's sitting right in front of you. Sorry. I mean, you got fries and onion rings together. Is this for real?
Hey, baby, wait.
Oh, yep. That just got really real. Grab a chicken strip and fry rings basket.
Okay, just one. Just one.
DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
At CHKD, sports medicine is more than just treating injuries. It's a whole team approach to caring for young athletes. With experienced physicians, surgeons, trainers, and rehab specialists here when kids and teens need them most. Our experts help young athletes prevent injuries too, with advanced training and conditioning programs that keep them in the game safely. CHKD Sports Medicine, where kids are more than patients and we're more than a hospital.
LegacyLacrosseVA.com. We got another 4-minute overtime session coming. It's Kempsville 11, First Colonial 11. No goals in that first overtime session, but we got here thanks to what amounted to as 5 goals, 3 by First Colonial and 2 by Kempsville. Patriots, in fact, went ahead on Kyler Rose's goal with 6:39 to go in regulation. Chiefs tied it up. Keegan Harmon went ahead on a Hudson Pentecost's goal with 2:32 to go, but then Rose had another kiss to give himself 5 in FC 11, and it tied it up with 43 seconds to go in the first of 2 OT frames. Here we go, underway. Patriots now with Rose. Sends it behind the cage. .347 on our second OT clock. Pretty remarkable to think that we are tied after 52 minutes of action. Patriots trying to swing it. That one's just wide of the mark. Not the best of deliveries from Rose, who's had some great ones tonight. You wonder how much he's getting fatigued. He's starting to lose a lot of his footing here. Oh, what a catch by Thaxton. And banging his stick on the ground is Jenneram, who thought he had that one, but Troy Thaxton with the save of the night for Kempsville. Oh, collision. Chiefs on the break, 2-on-1 chance. But losing the handle, the passes are getting a little sloppy for Kempsville. They were so great in this comeback for them. We couldn't see Pentecost or Lindenberg and company on the run. And really, the one who is so dynamic on these passes, the deliveries, has been Stratton. Had that assist to Lindenberg to put them ahead at 8-7 with 2:34 to go. And then he had another one to Noah Coretta, just literally 49 seconds later in that third quarter. Put the Chiefs up by 2 goals. Well, multi-goal lead has not been safe in this game, as we have seen 3 different multi-goal leads erased. FC was up 5-1 in the second quarter. That went bye-bye. Kempsville's 7-5 lead in the third quarter also went out the window, and so did their 9-7 lead in the third. singular goal leads have not been safe at all either, but multi-goal leads not safe. It's like almost watching nowadays a lead in the NFL or the NBA or Major League Baseball where no lead is safe in professional collegiate sports, high school sports, as we're finding out too. Here's Homer. Has it blocked basically by Bangor. And here comes FC on the run. Into Kempsville territory now. Banger. Oh, a swipe at the leg. Did they call it late? I think the official is going to catch a foul infraction. No, it's going to be a quick timeout with 2:19 to go in the second OT frame from First Colonial coach Trevor Spears. So while he takes a quick timeout, we will too, and hear from one of our sponsors. And this time we're going to spin the dial and land on Atlantic Bay Mortgage Group, where they lend peace of mind.
For more than 23 years, we've made it our mission to lend peace of mind.
Even when times aren't very peaceful.
We know that every borrower is unique.
That's why we put you first in every step of the loan process.
At Atlantic Bay, we are dedicated, now more than ever,
to providing digital tools, resources, and a lending hand.
To help you reach your home dreams.
Because we're here for you.
Whenever,
Wherever,
however.
Revitalize your property today. Shine Time is your turnkey solution for all power washing and painting projects. With years of experience in both residential and large-scale commercial settings, their focus is to bring new life to your home, building, or outdoor space and ensure 100% customer satisfaction every time. Shine Time Power Wash.
Call 757-797-5645 for Shine Time Power Wash and Paint Professionals, where you can revitalize your property today. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go in this second overtime. Kempsville 11, First Colonial 11. It's a stalemate right now. An absolute draw between these two that have battled back and forth throughout the night. As the temperature is starting to drop more and more here at the Plex. Who will have that game-winning point? Patriots now with it. Out of the timeout. It's Jordan Inge. They huddle up, and now they break away. Kyler Rose, you know that was worked out of the timeout. Here's Rose, spin move. Second spin move, he runs into two defenders. Opposite that was Jordan Inge who had it. And that didn't work for FC. It was creative, but it didn't work for a goal. You like the idea in strategizing. Looks like it'll be signaled. Referee was pointing in the direction for FC to operate now as Rose will come over. Now in the X area, behind the net. Rose looking to find somebody to get it to. He throws that away from his teammates. Near midfield, it's going to roll into Kempsville territory as far as where they can operate and set up shop. And that might have been costly for FC here if Kempsville was able to score this. Chiefs have Stratton with it. Gets it over to a teammate. Blocked twice, nearly into the net. So a great look from, I believe, Keegan Harmon. As we tick under 60 seconds to go in this second OT. This might be remembered as one of the games of the year in the Beach District in Lacrosse. Back and forth they've gone. Lindenberg over to Homer. Now it's Harmon. Stratton. High catch by Pentecost. Pentecost shakes the defender and scores it with 22 seconds to go in the second overtime. Hudson Pentecost. And Kempsville celebrates a dramatic victory, running onto the field. Pentecost is the hero. He scored the first goal of the night for Kempsville. He scored the goal that gave him the lead with 2:32 to go in the fourth. They lost that lead, but Kempsville, which trailed by 4 goals, wins an absolute thriller, a classic here at the Sportsplex, 12-11. We're going to sign off. We want to thank Jeff Fatma on camera, Nick Sentai, Chuck Thornton, and the whole crew behind the scenes. I'm Matt Hatfield saying thank you for watching this presentation of Beach District Lacrosse on our YouTube channel on Virginia Beach Sportsplex and beachsportsplex.com. We'll talk to you next time here from the Plex in VB. So long, everyone.